Well, we're live. There you go. It's live. I'm going to stall for time and wait for our hosts. Thank you for being here with us. I'm Marceline, Marcy, whatever you want to call me. And you are probably watching this on there's multiple ways to watch this. This is the new 2022 Zach and Joey Show Reunion Something podcast. I don't know. This will evolve, but you're watching it on Facebook on the Marcy Taylor Media page, Zach and Joey page, and on YouTube, Marcy Taylor as well. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, we have early people, Majikali, Louis Magdamit, and Cecil Jake Acosta. Welcome. You're the first three people. So maraming salamat. And I know you're here not to talk, not to watch me or listen to me. So why don't I bring in one of the stars of the show? What? Here we go. Here's Joey.
Oh, it's so funny when you say one of the stars of the show. It makes me sound like I'm famous.
We're famous in our heads.
You mentioned that. Yeah, we are. Like in my head, I am like so popular. I have like thousands of people lined up to get my autograph and take a selfie with me. But in real life, it's the furthest from the truth.
Aww.
No,
No.
you mentioned a name that sounded very familiar. I
Ooh,
think it was
Jake.
the Acosta. I remember somebody who used
Yes.
to call our show.
Ooh,
Who
is
used to
that
call the
you,
show?
Cecil, Jake? Maybe it's one of those combination accounts.
Yeah, it could
Jake
be.
Acosta,
Could be.
hello. Brian Ramel, hello, everybody.
Thanks for
Um,
joining us. Yeah, Marcy's right. We don't know what this is yet. It's kind of like one of these. We enjoy doing this. We obviously miss doing this. And we had fun. We hope you had fun last December when we did this first time in how many years. And we said, well, it was actually Zach who said, Tara, gawin natin to. We're going to do this
oh
again.
my God,
January
can we
15th.
talk about Zach? Because he's not here yet.
Yeah, Zach's not here yet because, well, you know how it is. Like he's this world famous motoring journalist, this motorcycle journalist,
Mhm.
and so he's
Also a
flying
rock star.
in, and a rock star. So he's flying in first class, coming straight from the airport, from wherever it is he's coming from, gracing us mere mortals with his presence. So
We hope
um,
so.
he'll
You
be
know,
here.
thank
But yeah, so you just hang tight for that. Mars, I just realized that I'm dressed up today like I work
Ooh.
in radio still.
Pang radyo. Pang radyo.
Pang radyo ang
Okay.
itsura ko ngayon. Yeah, because I'm
Yes,
like,
yes.
I didn't bother putting on any makeup. So
Is that the Outer Banks show or did you go to the Outer Banks?
um, it
Oh,
is
you
a
did
shirt
go.
from going there. Yes, in the summer.
Nice.
When was this? This past summer? No, past spring. I think it was.
Sorry, I'm
Story
trying to reach Zach.
story from
Yeah, go
another
on.
time. Yeah, I think he's going to be here, and if not, then we're going to hang out for 15 minutes, and then we'll see each other maybe next month. But yes,
Yeah, we're
you
gonna
can
hang
find
out and
us.
if you guys want to talk about him, pwede. We'll invent answers. If we don't know the answers, we'll make up answers. That's what happens, diba? Pag wala ka dun sa thing.
Yes, ikaw yung
Ikaw yung pag-uusapan.
mapapag-usapan. Oh wait, okay. So I just wandered over to the comment section. Oh my gosh, Bells. Hello, Bells. I remember Bells. Bells was a regular
Aww.
caller. Oy, ang cute naman. Thank you. Salamat for joining us. So, ang dami kong I have to admit, I haven't been able to catch up on Philippine chismes,
Messages. Oh.
Filipino chismes, and but my friend ako was posted something on Twitter the other day about Chris Aquino. So I'm like, oh my God, what happened to Chris Aquino? Kasi na-alarm ako sa sinabi niya. Sabi niya, poor Chris. And then I messaged my friend and I said, why? What happened? So I think I need to make
Yeah.
it a habit to kind of like look at the news that's going on. Showbiz, chismes. And so I Googled her. I did a quick Google search to find out, Chris Aquino. And then one of the first suggestions in my search was Chris Aquino health. So I was
Oh
like, oh, okay.
no.
Yeah. And then, so apparently she has an autoimmune disease. She lost so much weight, and she posted pictures of how her boyfriend broke up with her via text. just a few
Oh, is
months
this
ago
the
or something like
segue? Is this the segue? Are we checking in on
that.
Robert in case you missed that reveal?
No, 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 no. This is
All
just
good.
I'm just revealing how little I've been able to keep up with it, but yeah, I thought that was a surprise. So anong balita sa atin? Anong chismis ang so I wandered over to her Instagram page and I kind of read through it, but I just thought that that was
Oh my gosh.
an awful, awful,
Wait.
awful way for her boyfriend to break up with her. He did it via text, and he
Because
used
COVID. Just kidding.
well, he used her words as his excuse. He said, "Based on what you said about protecting your health, blah blah blah." I just like
Mm.
anyway. So
Poor girl,
how
poor
did I go
girl.
there? Anyway, yeah, just catching up
Yes,
on stuff
yes.
that I
You
had to
know, did
say.
you used to do chismis on the Zack and Joey like later
Um,
years?
um,
Somewhat.
sort of, yeah. I guess we kind of did,
Ah,
but
all right.
this is. I'm looking at myself in the. Oh, by the way, I am using my fancy lights that
Ring
I said that
lights,
I got my ring
yes.
light. Yung binili ko sa Amazon. Ta-da!
Mhm.
That I ended up not returning.
Yay, because this is a commitment now,
I
right?
know, diba? So wait, let's take a look at what I look like with the light off. Oh,
Ah,
ayan,
okay.
parang mas maganda pala. Hindi, medium.
Softer, right? It's just yeah, it's just dark. Whatever. We'll figure it out. And one day when we can meet all, we'll be in a studio, promise. Even if we're
I
in different
know.
states.
That
We'll
would be
figure it
like
out.
so cool.
Okay, wait. But why
All right.
don't we talk about feedback since it you guys said we do this monthly. So I was like, what has a month passed since the first reunion? But really it's like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But what has happened since and what was the feedback? Did you get I know that on the YouTube page people were asking how to follow you guys on your socials, and then there were people who were like thanking me. Ano ba?
I'm kidding.
Don't mess with your nose. Na.
I'm
They were
kidding.
yeah, thanking me for bringing you guys back.
I know. This it's just like it just all kind of fell into place. The cool thing is I actually have friends from my life now
Mhm.
that tuned in and caught a little bit of the show, the reunion, and he was really excited to oh, that's so cool, you used to do that, just to give you all context. Ang buhay ko dito sa Amerika, walang may kilala sa akin dito.
We all have
So it's
Buhay
like,
America.
I
Yeah.
know, right? That we can do a whole episode on that. Yung mga Pinoy
Oh my God.
na
Did they
like
ask? Because
people that
I
are really
posted my
sikat.
yeah, I posted like on Instagram our picture in the newspaper,
Yeah.
right? And so the people think like, oh my God, you were in the paper. Why?
No, no.
Right.
I mean, the buddy of mine at work actually said, "Hey, I tuned in. It was so much fun." And he said it was fun seeing all of the comments from people who used to listen to the show. And I said that for me was the coolest thing. People saying that we kept this company on our way to work or school.
Yeah.
Thank you to the messages that I got. I got a comment today on my Instagram from someone who listened when he was a kid, younger, much younger. And on, wait, tingnan ko nga yung pangalan niya. And then to Facebook, Calvin Bozon was another regular caller. And so
Mm-hmm.
he actually sent me a sweet note about how he met his wife through our show, because we kind of talked about this last time,
Mm-hmm.
that they we shared the story about the people that got engaged live on the air. And so he
Mm-hmm.
reached out and he shared his story, how we did something one day and it led to him meeting a woman who later on became his wife. So I thought that was really sweet of him
Oh,
to
this is the part I
share
should
the
put
story with me.
music. I should put music next time, but okay, I'll
But,
get the hang of it.
well, let's find out. So here's the technical stuff that I wanted to ask you.
Sure.
So I did a podcast a music podcast
Mhm.
5 years ago, and somebody said to me, "Oh, you're not supposed to play like real songs because you could get into trouble for a copyright issue. You're only allowed to play like 15 seconds, I think,
Okay,
before
because
you have
that
to start
yes.
paying royalties." So, and I'm like, nobody listens to my podcast. I had probably like 5 listeners of the after party. And if you want to dig it
I
up, it's on
listened. I was
Mixcloud.
one.
Were you were one of the 5 that
Yes.
used to listen to my Mixcloud Joey's after party. It was fun because I somebody had built a platform where people could send in requests, and the requests were done like what we're doing now, but they were videos pulled from YouTube.
Right. Hmm.
So what I did basically was I took the best of the best that I felt that I really songs that I really enjoyed, and I just turned it into like a little show, little podcast.
Mm,
But anyway, all that to say, to get to my question, which
sure.
is what would we be allowed to play and what would we not?
Okay. Feeling expert, but I can only speak to the social media angle of it. And also from experience from this very show when we were doing the original reunions in 2020. Um, so what's changed is that now you can play stuff and ask for forgiveness later, or
Oh,
YouTube will flag it for different reasons. And basically, it's YouTube. You can play something, and the ding or the copyright flag is
yeah.
that you cannot monetize your video. So
Oh, so
they'll allow it, but you cannot monetize it, or
well
like
then
it will lead to the artist.
well then that works because like we're not making money off of this. So
Yeah. So, however, because we are live on Facebook, we experienced it. I think last the 2020 Christmas.
water
And
break.
it was a recording, I believe, of the Cebu band Wongoys, and our broadcast got cut. Like they
Which
stopped it. The
broadcast?
Facebook,
Yours.
the Facebook Live, like it just stopped playing. So I
Wow.
don't know if it was the flag. Um, what we the workaround that I found is to have, even if it's the original artist, because even if you're the original artist, let's say the Dawn says yes, you can use our song, the what do you call it, the algorithm will still flag it because it's a recorded
Oh,
song.
I got it. I
But
got it.
if like Kiko sang it live, then it'll go through, it'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
so
So yeah,
so
I
yeah.
have friends in the dawn, so we could probably.
No, but that's it. That's what. Yeah, no. That's what I mean. It's weird. Even if they say no, you
Okay.
have our full permission, the algorithm gods
We'll
will
still catch
still.
you. Got it.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
I one song that I'm sure the algorithm will not catch is "Bok Bok the Chicken."
okay. Are you going to give us a sample right now?
No, well, I was hoping Zach would bring his guitar and like he could play
Oh,
some stuff for us. But
oh my
so okay,
gosh.
how much time are we going to wait for Zach? Because all of his fans are
I
waiting,
know.
myself
Look at
included,
this.
yourself included.
I know. He better
And
bring it.
well, he better kasi idea niya to. Oh, January 15th, ha?
Oh,
Sa January 15th.
oh, do you want to call him? I can't figure out time zones because he was doing something till 7:30. So 15
7:30
more
his
minutes.
time. That's the funny
Yes.
thing about life now. With this, the world has gotten smaller. With
Mhm.
I mean, you're on the West Coast. How many hours behind me are you? 4, 3.
Three. 3. Hmm.
So it's 6 o'clock there. Have you had dinner yet?
Oh, I had a late lunch because I knew I would be with all of you.
Got it. Got
So I
it.
didn't want to be hungry. Did you eat dinner?
Yes. We had an early dinner, and it's 9:11 now here on the East Coast.
Right.
And I go to bed at 10. So as soon as our show is over, I go to
I
sleep.
know.
That's a good
Um,
topic. That's a good topic. Like
when do you
um
sleep?
how do you know you have gotten older? I sleep a lot earlier these days.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Facebook peoples, what time do you sleep? Audience
Yeah.
participation, people. Go ahead and talk to us. You know what I'm going to do, Joey?
What?
I'm going
What?
to show our dear sort of sponsor. While we're
Are we
waiting.
monetized? Okay, well,
No,
we
no, no.
better
Well, it's
we
it's not monetized, but
are we
basically
making like
our
thousands and thousands and
not it
thousands off of
depends
this
on
ad?
you guys watching. Here's the deal. So our friends at Sendwave, which is a remittance app, are going to kick back money to us, which we in turn will donate to a charity
Oh,
for the victims or survivors of the Typhoon Odette.
okay.
So I can see right now 26 people watching. So if you download, that's all you have to do. Download, put in the code NU107, and we'll get money that we can donate. See?
Roldan Espinosa, I remember you too. Good
Good
morning,
morning
though.
from
See Jay. Oh, Jay
Angono.
Thang. Yes, see Jay Thang. I remember Jay Thang. Hamilton, Taling, Arvin, Bells. Thank you for joining us, Brian.
I
Louis,
know.
Jamaji. It's really good to know that you are actually taking time in your day to see us.
I
And
know.
I know you're disappointed. You were hoping to see Zach, see Sak, or as
Sir
I
Zach.
see, or I see in his comments, maraming nagsasabi ng Sir Sak. Um,
Oo, Sir Zach.
BCC Idol, medyo busy si ano ngayon, BCC world jet setter.
I know.
So
It's he double booked his schedule. That's what's happening.
he's probably flying in via first class on some fancy airplane, and he's going to ride his motorcycle into his studio, aka his living room, and
All
just pop right in. So
right.
we are at 9:17, 9:14. What do you think we should do? Should we call it a day and just like regroup and see each other next month?
I know. Should we forget it, people
I
on
don't
the
know.
internets?
Let's take a vote.
Wait. Let me just play this so you can see. It's not going to be
Oh,
the long commercial.
the send
Promise it
wave
won't. Promise it won't. Here we go. Here, send wave. Now send money to the Philippines with
with
no
no
fees.
fees.
Oh, hey guys, let's make Joey voice it.
Walang
Para,
fee po. Walang fee. Send wave.
uh,
Download the app today. Free credit po with the code NU107.
yay! Free credit means you get $10 credit, which you can send to someone else. So it
Oh,
connects to your like Gcash or whatever. Let's say I want to send money to the Philippines. I just put it on the app and it will send it. No fees. Don't need
okay.
to go to the bank or anything. It just goes to your
Nice.
bank account.
That's really cool.
Um, More people. Mitch Liwanag, this brings back.
So I'm curious, because I've only been seeing this on Twitter. Pero kumusta naman po kayo mga kaibigan? Kumusta ang COVID? Anong balita sa atin? Um, I saw like there were some schools that have been closed for the week or something. So what's it
We're asking
like?
Manila.
We're
Manila,
asking
talk to us,
Manila. Yeah,
Manila.
talk to us, or Philippines. What has it been like
Ay, oo nga,
these
Philippines.
past
Oh my God! Junpyo is
what?
here. Ayan na.
Who's Jopio?
You'll see. It's a different character. Another. This is the biggest not Korean pop star, but a pop star
Oh,
nonetheless. Woo!
Is old school yan. But
Oh, deep cuts. Go Junpyo.
wait. Ano yung sinasabi niya?
wait, can I just
Your mic.
Can you fix your mic situation, please?
what happened to my mic?
There you go. Like there's some kind of feedback happening.
Yeah, that happened with your phone before.
Oh no, you know what?
Yeah.
Headphones.
Wala
I'm
kang
in
headphones.
I'm in another place. Are we gonna be is this gonna be forever our
It
problem?
looks, it's fine now.
Okay.
I think you have to hold it a certain way or something.
See, Jeff. Yeah.
Ayan.
It is. You can't hear it. Are you watching on two devices or something?
No, just one.
Okay,
Wait,
it's
what about
weird.
when you listen
When
to
we
us?
talk, yeah.
We can hear feedback when we talk.
Oh, I need to lower this I think.
Yes.
How's that?
Is that
Okay.
better?
Great.
No.
No.
When I talk, there's feedback. Do you hear that, madlang people? Do you, naririnig niyo ba yun? Kasi baka tayo lang.
No, it's
So I
fine.
mean, I just messed things up, huh?
No, no.
Yeah, you kind of did.
Technical. Wait.
If I shut down, because I'm not in my
There.
there. How's that?
No, it's when we talk, we can hear it.
Okay, who has their volume up?
There. How's that?
That's good now.
Better?
So when you talk, it's clear, but when we talk, we hear.
Oh, that's weird. Then that's not me. That's you guys. Really?
We were fine without you. Wait, so Mark Monto says try muting your mic when you're not talking. But no, now we don't hear you. Can you hear me? Is it fine now? Okay. That's weird though.
Well,
Okay, unmute.
we muted ourselves.
Let's see. Zach.
Okay. I'm unmuted myself. So I guess we'll take turns to talk. This is Zach and Joey, and we're not gonna overlap each other. It's a first. Only because I didn't bring my dang headphones, and I apologize for that. Anyway,
Okay,
um,
okay. I need. Okay, mute ka muna ng sandali. I have to say, people who used to listen to the show, okay, sino yung mga dating nanonood, nakikinig ng Zach and Joey? You do not know the many, many times that behind the scenes, off the microphone, Zach will tell me and Glenn, ay, nakalimutan ko yung ganito. Ay, wala yung ganyan. Ay, nakalimutan ko itong si, ano. So here we are, what, 7 years later, and we're still
Some
Zach is
things
still
never
forgetting things.
change. You know what? We miss Glenn at this point. Okay, we need the technical assistance. But okay, I'm gonna leave the duo and I'll be behind the scenes. Maybe I can figure out the tech just so you guys can talk. So it's like one less feedback. And it is the Zach and Joey show, right, guys? So again, thank you for watching. If you're watching on Facebook and also on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. I will leave and then you guys discuss. I know Zach or Junpyo, dude, you have to be super hardcore into K drama to know who he's referencing. Uh, I knew it. But and then after I have a little game for you guys just to break it for a bit. So, ladies and gentlemen, Zach and Joey in the morning, in the evening, can you sing our song, Joey? Okay.
Which song? Bok Bok the Chicken? Zach and Joey in the...
are you feedbacking?
Yeah, you are.
Sorry. Talk first.
Oh, me? So, oh, there. Okay. This is so funny. Wait, so for the record, this is happening because Zach needs to get a new mic. Is that what's going on? uh so we were curious a while ago. So explain, where were you? What went on? Did you fly in from some exotic country? Did you bike in on some Ducati, or explain?
Wait. Okay. Now this is like it doesn't sound like Zach and Joey kasi hindi kami nag-go overlap. But to explain why I just got in now, basically there was a request to teach drums here in Illinois, so I did that. It was a dad and his two kids, and it ended 7:30. So from there I rushed back. Anyway, Speaking of trips, one of the things that I wanted to share with you, and I think that might be an interesting topic, if kung it was about if, travel tips in this pandemic. If this is something you guys want to talk about, what do you think, Joey?
Yeah, I just asked actually what people have been doing during this whole time. Kumusta sa Pilipinas ngayon? I saw sa Twitter, on social media, people have been saying that there's lockdown again, and some of the schools have been closed down again. So I'm just really curious of what it's been like. May sumagot dito sa comment section, 2 years working from home and lakas ng COVID pagpasok ng 2022. Oh my God. It's so wild because on my social media feed and here physically where I am located, I know so many people who have gotten sick. It's wild. I haven't, knock on whatever, thankfully. But it's just like, it's just my dog is barking, but it's just been taking a toll on people. So yeah, we were just like curious, what's it been like? And how about you, Zach, or sorry, June Pio, tell us what your experience has been like with in this pandemic.
Okay, so basically, I'm slated to fly back to the Philippines next week. I'm flying out Jan 20, which is Jan 21 Jan. So next week na siya. So before it was such a big mystery on how to travel. So ang daming process and everybody was lost kasi first time kasi nangyari pandemic. Now we're on our second year, 2022 na, diba? So ang nangyari is the easiest way if you need to travel, if you need to go back to the Philippines, kung nahihirapan kayo dati, ang go-to person or pwede niyo nang puntahan para magtanong ng protocol would be the hotel. That's it. You need to book a hotel anyway for quarantine and they're gonna explain everything to you and that's the shortcut pinaka-possible na pwede niyong gawin na pinaka-easiest possible way. Wag na kayo umasa trying to call DOH, DOQ, and all of the government agencies from another country. Malabo niya. You're better off talking to the hotel that's gonna house you. They're gonna give you all the information. To answer your question, yeah, it's pretty bad. Mataas na rin cases dito.
So tell tell me about there's like a hotel you have to go to. Wait, teka muna. Uwi ka ng Pilipinas next week? Padalan mo ako ng get me something. Ikaw pala dapat yung maging carrier mule ko. What do I need from the Philippines? Ano yung papadala sa akin dito sa Amerika galing sa Pilipinas? Yeah, so anong proseso? And how many, okay, start of the year, January, how many times have you flown so far, or is this going to be your first trip?
No, madami na. I made some videos for DOQ. I think I made 4 videos already, pabalik-balik. So that's why, but iba-iba yan lahat. The protocols kept on changing. But this time, it's pretty much straight up. People know what to do and do to already. So the hotel, basically, ang ibig sabihin nun, all people coming into the Philippines, you're gonna get stopped at the airport for a swab, and then you're gonna go straight to a hotel for quarantine. You cannot go home. It became dati 11 days. So it was nuts. Now it's back to 5, dati 3, becoming 6, now it's back to 5. So you gotta stay there, you gotta get a negative what do you call this? You gotta have a negative swab on the 4th day, and if you're negative, you can leave and then continue the rest of your quarantine at home.
Sino magbabayad ng hotel? Do you have to foot the bill for that?
Sorry, were you feedbacking or safe na hindi pa rin? Yung feedback ka pa rin. Okay, so yeah, if you're an OFW, because incentive government will pay for the hotel. If returning ka, no, you gotta pay for your hotel. So you gotta pay for your swab. So gastos talaga.
Wow. So magbabayad ka ng isipin mo yung trip, you're paying for your plane ticket, and then the hotel that you're going to stay at, and then the swabbing. That's mabigat sa bulsa, no? So what tips do you have from doing all this? From you're the one who's the seasoned traveler among us. What have you? What's the fastest? What is your what tips do you have to share that you know to get you in and out and moving quickly?
If you have symptoms, don't fake it. Kasi I've seen somebody, wala siyang COVID, okay? Wala siyang COVID, negative, he shot test, but obviously he has the flu, which is putting everybody on edge. So sa airport, he's trying to hold his cough. And then nilapitan na lang siya na attend, like, go home, we're not gonna put you on board. So one, don't, if you have symptoms, don't even attempt. Don't fake it. You're gonna waste time. They're gonna kick you out. Number two, I think this is common sense for a lot of people, but not for me. I need to be reminded. Bring a pen. Kasi pandemic, it's hard to borrow all the time. It happens to me. I'm like, what? Wala akong ball pen. Pero can I borrow a pen? They're looking at you. I don't want to lend you my pen. You can keep it. It's a, diba, baka may coronavirus ka, blah, blah, blah. Yun, get a pen. Don't fake it if you have, what do you call this? If you have symptoms. And usual protocol. Yun nga, get all your info from the hotel that you're gonna get quarantined in.
Wow. Mabalik tayo sa sorry. It's just too weird between the gurgling noise and the muting of the microphone. I feel like we can't have we're not actually able to talk because of this. Okay, mute na naman ako.
Okay, now, just to add on, no, why the reason why I basically another thing that I wanna share with you is when you're doing your quarantine, isa pa, huwag ka na rin tumakas, like what happened with that incident with Gwyneth Chua, who spread Omicron to 12 other people in the Philippines. That was a big mess. Of course, we're not bullying Gwyneth, and she's gonna be held accountable for what she did. But to everybody coming home, yeah, follow protocol na. Is that sorry, you lost me. Ang problema sa Pilipinas, parang everybody has some sort of connection. Ay, kilala ko si ganito, kilala ko si ganyan. Hanggat next thing you know, everybody that's not doing quarantine, tumatakas na sila lahat sa hotel. And diba, come on guys, connection or no connection, just go through with it.
Oh, my turn. We're taking turns kasi may gurgling sound pag parehong na-on yung mic namin. Paumanhin po, sorry, this is just the second time we're doing this. And it was Zach's idea to do this on a monthly basis, which we're, Marcy and I were actually talking about this at the beginning. We're just going to see what shape it takes. Pero I haven't really seen much about this Gwyneth story. So share more about this person who kung sino man siya. Si Gwyneth Paltrow ba ito? Nagpuntang Pilipinas. Nagkalat ng Omicron.
Over and out, walkie-talkie, in, out, 10-4, 10-4. Okay, so Gwyneth is is like she came from the US. So she went to Philippines. She was supposed to go or do her quarantine in the hotel, but because she's connected, she just slipped out and went straight to Poblacion in Makati and started partying. And here's where it happened. She infected 12 other people with the Omicron virus, which at that time there was only like what, 2 reported cases at that time. So the people are blaming her that she's spreading it. Of course, I'm sure that the Omicron was spreading way before she was doing that already. But that's what she did, and social media, of course, everybody got pretty upset about it. To a fault, I think what I don't like about Facebook, it becomes a mobocracy, and then nagkakabullying na. I mean, just let the the authorities deal with her. They're gonna file a case against her anyway. But the idea here is, let's not follow what she did. Let's really, we have to follow protocol. Kasi would you agree? Joey, ito na yung beginning natin na parang matapos na yung pandemic kasi the symptoms are mild. If everybody gets Omicron, everybody gets hopefully immune na, di ba? Parang ito na yun eh. What do you think? Over and out.
10-4, 10-4. Uh, teka muna, natatawa ako sa sitwasyon natin. Yes. Okay. So yes, yes, and yes. I think so. Actually, somebody posted on Twitter, kasi nag-joke siya, but in a sad way. Sabi niya, okay, so I finally got it. Like, oh no. Sabi niya, willing to take one for the team para maka-reach tayo ng herd immunity. And that's an interesting thing that I've seen that I wanted to talk about between us, because I noticed that in a lot of countries where the culture is different, like sa atin, sa Pilipinas, sa Asia, um, the mentality is lahat tayo sama-sama. We're all just gonna like, like, kailangan ng mask. Let's all wear masks. Let's, you know what I mean? But here in the States, here in America, it's completely different, because the thinking is it's all like, independent. Oh, I have the right to do this. Oh, I have the right to not do this. So I think because there's just every country is running it differently. I don't think that we're gonna reach the supposed endemic stage quite yet, or the where it's. I read an article recently, sabi parang ano na lang to, parang trangkaso na lang. Like it's just going to be like the flu. We're not there yet, because we're still in a pandemic phase of whatever of what's going on. But just the way I see it, wear your mask. Keep your mask on whether you choose to be vaccinated or not. I personally believe in vaccination, and I believe that people should be able to choose. And if that's what people want to choose, then that's on them. I personally feel, however, that I want to be responsible in which way I can. And I feel that it's my personal responsibility to be vaccinated. And I would hope that more people just thought about it that way. We don't have a disease like smallpox in the world anymore because people got vaccinated. So, nawala si Zach. Over? Oh, there you are. Nawala ka ng sandali. So, yeah, I mean, I how did I get there? What were we talking about? Wait, are you walking? Oh, over. Ikaw naman.
Sorry, I'm just closing the. Okay. All right. Where was I? Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I agree with everything that you said about the vaccine. And did I say 10-4? Okay, 10-4. And parang wala tayong magagawa eh. Everything that you said I agree with. Na there people just believe in certain things, ganyan ganyan. But I think at the end of the day, basta kung ano yung rules na napag-agreehan ng lahat, even if it goes against what you believe in, we just gotta follow, di ba? And like for example, you're right about that in the US, meron nga dito cases like nagkagalit, pinapa-wear ng mask, ayaw na. Some of them are resistant. Like I've had this twice, mga sigaw nila, and then I'm vaccinated. I don't want to wear a mask anymore. Nagsawa na sila. So, but yun nga, may bagong variant. It's the whole Omicron variant thing. So, but I'm very hopeful for 2022. I am positive. No, I'm not. I mean, it's just weird saying positive nowadays, diba? But I am confident na, so I'm very hopeful that this year will be the year na medyo magta-taper na ito. Kasi, you know what the best awesome sign there is here, Joey? Man, Zach and Joey is back, and that is the best kind of news ever. Over and out.
10-4, 10-4. So it's my turn. Over. Oh my God. Comedy talaga tayo. Comedy. Yes, I agree. Hindi, pero talaga nakakasawa, di ba? I mean, like, I think everybody is just so by the way, yeah, I was just about to say that we're actually not regulated by any censorship board. So sometimes I might want to say something like limit or okay, never mind. I will self censor. May nagtatanong if we're gonna do this as a Spotify podcast. I don't know. We don't even actually. Ito, in all honesty, we don't know what we're doing yet, but we're here, and it looks like we're gonna keep on, doing this on a monthly basis. Monthly muna, see how it goes, and just kind of like hang out. It excuse lang namin to just to see each other because this is the only time that I get to talk and see Zach and Marcy, who is our producer, who was our advertising and promotions director when we were in NU. Um, thanks for joining us. Leonardo Bacalso, he's tuned in. Zach, high-tech tayo. Teka muna, hindi pa ako mag-go-over. High-tech tayo, we're on YouTube, Facebook, Zach and Joey Facebook, the Marcy Taylor Media Facebook, at naka-YouTube pa tayo. Over. Tossing it to you. Over.
10-4, 10-4. You know what? Since we already tackled the COVID travel tips, which is basically a shortcut deal with the hotel protocol and all of that, we are actually heading into February. And the next time we're gonna be seeing each other is Valentine's Day, I think Feb 14ish, 15ish. But I don't think that's gonna happen because you have a boyfriend. And we're not gonna take you away from that very special weekend. And I think I don't know if I kung feel mo lang Joey, but this is a great catch up to really tell us the story and how you met your significant other now. And I think this is a great opportunity para pang setup ng Valentine's, 'di ba? Parang si Joey, 'di ba? In love ngayon, blooming and happy and just bubbly. So yeah, do tell us, Joey, if it's okay with you, how you met and how things have been so far. Over.
Over. Walkie-talkie talk with Zach and Joey, sabi ni Bob Ong. I have an idea. So next month, why don't we are you on your phone? You're on your phone, Niba. You're so next month I'll use my phone and we'll do something live from somewhere out in the city. I think that would be interesting. What do you think? We'll 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 go somewhere, maybe somewhere in Brooklyn or Manhattan. And then I'll have my phone with me, and then we'll just kind of like do a live stream from wherever that is, and then you and I can just like be talking about it, diba? Yeah, so ang totoo, actually, it's Oscar Bandot. We met in real life, and my boyfriend is Oscar Bandot. Max Maberde, sino ba yung nagsabi Joey looks like Emma Bunton? Oh my goodness, Baby Spice, over.
Oh nga, no? I remember that whole Spice Girl. Yeah, the people were calling Emma. That was during the show pa. Tagal na nun. That was I would say no, that was already that we were already in the new building. That was the Strata 2000. No, no, no. It was sorry. I'll say over so you can tell me the name of the building. I it's not Strata 2000. What is it again? Over.
Um, we had the booth was on the ground floor, and it was next to a window, diba? It was across the street from Mega Plaza, which is where I lived, and nagagawa ko pang malate. Even if I lived across the street. AIC Tower? AIC Tower ba siya? Does anybody remember? AIC Gold, sabi ni Max Maberde. AIC Gold Tower, sabi ni Mitch Maliwanag. Mitch Liwanag. Thank you. See? Medyo... AIC Gold Tower. AIC Gold Tower. Salamat. Yeah, we've kind of forgot. And remember the first day we were giving out stickers. To all the people that came by and waved the waivers. That was a really fun show. I really enjoyed that. Over.
sticker through call out yun eh. Sabi natin, oh, anybody who just drops by AIC Gold Tower way, we give you a sticker. And I believe Glenn was handing them out, or the interns at that time, and they would just give them out. That was, yeah, that was definitely fun. Now, going back to how you magically just evaded the question on the whole boyfriend thing, I respect that, of course. But I just want to let everybody know that from our last episode, Zach and Joey, I've been very happy, all smiles, uh, with Joey and her love life right now. It's just super happy. In fact, dapat, and should I? Nah, hindi, wag na. I'll save that for later on. Over.
Natatawa pa rin ako. Over. Hindi pa over. I'm still. Okay, wait. Somebody. Oh, see, we have a comment. Somebody who dialed in first to win an album of the Foo Fighters. Wow. Chowking na pala ngayon yung NU107. Ay, wala na radyo. There's like no radio station there. I thought it was a different radio station. Oh, yung sakit naman. It turned it into a fast food place. Hindi na siya. Although it's a good location for fast food, I would imagine. Kasi kalye talaga mismo, you can see it directly from the street. Well, we have to, you know what? We need to do an episode on online dating. Because that's part of the story. How that was all just like a big mess. Big, oh my God, like Joey victimized. Biktima ng con artist sa dating app. Tan tan tan. Over.
Yeah, I think online dating tips in line for Valentine's next month, I think might be a good topic. I don't know, maybe we can go. I know you're gonna go out with your boyfriend on Valentine's. Maybe we can do it a week before. In fact, you know what? As soon as we hammer out the schedule, I'm thinking, why not dream for twice a month? Now, as soon as I head back, in Manila next week, I'm gonna. What are you doing? Ang galing. So let's try to get some sponsors, and get Zach and Joey, get a sponsor to help us get this thing so that we can buy headphones, so we're not doing this whole walkie-talkie thing.
Kailangan mo ng mic. Promise. Yan yung unang kailangan natin.
Look,
if
we
get a
can talk.
sponsor-
See, look at us.
I know, right? Yo, because he's not on. So that's the first sponsor we need to get. Kailangan ng sponsor ng mikropono para kay Zach.
Yay.
Marcy, did you catch that? So we're gonna.
I know this guy is committing to what? 2 months. Siya na yung late. Siya pa yung may feedback. Ano ba?
Oo nga, ang lungkot namin lahat kanina. Sabi namin, ay, wala pa si Sir Zach.
Yeah.
Hindi pa siya
We're
wala
not
pa siya
important
nandito.
enough.
Hindi, ito. For the first 4 times, gawin muna natin, let's just like get our feet wet and get used to this.
Yeah.
And we'll actually have like a production meeting where we'll plan out the rest of the year.
Yes. Well, I did like a little mini thing. Can you play my little game? Just to,
Oh, sige.
I have a little game for you guys. Hey, if you, I'll read your comments later. We'll read them later. But thank you so much for all your suggestions.
The contestants
okay.
are just Junpyo and me. We're
What's
the only
that?
people that are in this contest or this game we're playing,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
It's just you, but the audience can also comment their answers.
Okay.
It's just where are they now? So I am going to show you a photo of people from now, and you tell me who they are or who they were, and then I'll show the old picture, which will be more familiar, and then you can go into any memories about it. Go, Julia.
Okay, so I can talk now. So how does this work? You have to say over, or am I gonna mix up everybody with my powerful feedback?
Oops. Just raise your hand and we'll turn off our mics.
Anong klaseng game yan kung The whole point is overlapping and chaos.
I know. Can we
No,
do it? It's
I'm
really
joking.
short. No, 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 no. Do
Over.
you mind, audience, kung may feedback kahit konti para magunahan sila? Para fun. Okay. You guys ready? Sige, pwede na yan. Kaya yan. Here goes. Where are they now? Yan. Sino sila?
Who's that? I have no idea.
No
I
idea.
don't know who they are.
Okay, we used to play them on NU107. People in the audience, do they look familiar?
Hanson. Ah, wait.
Oy, look at the answers.
Bop. Bop.
Okay, so congratulations, Roldan, John Sidiar, they got it. It is. Wait, Silverchair.
Ah. So you're showing pictures of them now. Okay, got it. Oo nga naman, anong klaseng game if you show them then nakilala natin? Makes sense.
Any memories? Kasi they had a concert, diba? Any memories?
Joey, you first.
Wait, what did Marcy say? I didn't catch what Marceline said.
Do you have any memories of Silverchair? Because I know they came, right?
So, I remember that they did a gig, may show sila sa Pilipinas. I did not go, but we did give out tickets. We gave away tickets. Ano yung song nila that I'm trying to remember it in my head? Ganun yung boses niya, di ba? Oh God, I can't remember. I can't remember the song. Yes, okay, over.
Tomorrow. Yun yung tomorrow. Okay, I have a really funny memory of Silverchair. So nanood kami UP Theater. So Silverchair was in UP Theater. So attitude, diba, is like yeah, like cuss words, pitching, whatever, Rare Manila, blah blah blah. Pa badass. Pero backstage nandun yung mami niya. Nagsha-chaperone sa kanya. I'm like, what? Parang nasira yung badass attitude mo when mommy is with me. Nothing wrong, of course. I understand as a parent now that, I'd love to see if my kid was playing around. Pero it's just, syempre, nung kami watching you, like, your mom is backstage. So that's, pero grabe yung tunog ng UP Theater, the sound of the UP Theater was amazing. That's one of the best sounding concerts I've ever heard. That Silverchair concert in Manila. Over.
Okay, so yes, that is Silverchair. The lead singer was Daniel Johns, and his mom was there because he was a minor, guys. They're Australian, and he was like, I don't know, 16, 17. So I think they're trying to reunite, but he left the band and that whole part of his life because he got depressed and stuff. I mean, come on, rock star at 16, that must be tough. So anyway, I think they're trying to get together now. Our next band, are you ready? Let's see where are they now and who are they? Here you go. Ay, andali yan.
It's gotta be garbage. No? Oh no, it's not. No, Sonic Youth. Sonic Youth.
Ding, ding, you win. And that's one of my favorite memories because it was a show with Sonic Youth, the Beastie Boys, and the Foo Fighters. Do you remember this? Okay, how about you, Zach?
Fortunately, I think they broke up already, right? I mean, something to that effect. They, called it quits. But yeah, my goodness, Sonic Youth. It's just that Joey said andale kasi this band is so old. Back then, they already looked old. So now they're still old. Pero sila yung senior na band na like, wow, they're just really, really awesome. Over.
Nice.
I,
Okay,
I
let's show them now.
remember
Go on.
they guested on Gossip Girl, the OG Gossip Girl, not the new one now on HBO Max. Does anybody used to watch Gossip Girl? They came out of one of those episodes. Yeah, Curse Thurston and Kim Gordon got
Kim.
divorced.
Yeah.
I think he's with a younger woman now. Over.
I think I made because they traveled with their little baby girl when they were in Manila, and then there was a press con. Ako pa ata nag-babysit dun sa baby girl because I love kids and it was so much fun. But that was cool. Okay, you ready for the next? Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Saan na? Yan. That's easy. Come on. Come on, audience. Who is this man?
Pearl Jam. Over.
Joey, it's Pearl Jam.
I don't recognize them. Sorry.
Okay.
Is
Let
that
me
is
show
that
you.
wait? Is that Eddie Vedder in the middle?
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Let
Oh
me
my
show you them
god!
then. This is how you
Over.
remember them. They had a concert in Manila. I wasn't working on the radio station yet, but here you go. I watched it. Over.
Yeah, that was one of the best concerts ever. I still remember the ticket price. It was 600 pesos. And I think everybody and anybody's who's who that mattered in the rock scene was there. Because anybody that you talk to, and for those who didn't make it, parang sayang. That era. I don't mean to sound like an old tito because heard old other old titos sound like back in the 60s, when Rolling Stones, blah, blah, blah. I didn't really care for the Rolling Stones. And probably the next gen didn't really care about Pro Jam, but I'm just saying that was magical for us Pinoys because sunod-sunod din eh. It was Pearl Jam, and then Rage Against the Machine, and then all these awesome concerts that would come into Manila. So that Pearl Jam concert was awesome. 600 pesos. Can you imagine? Over.
I just can't get
It
over this
it was
over part.
it was
Folk art.
life changing.
It was at Folk Arts Theater. I remember it was at Folk Arts Theater, right?
Nagpumila pa ako eh. Like, because I wasn't working at the station yet. I was like a regular person, and I lined up. But that was the fun part. Yeah, I think like Wolfgang were behind me. They weren't them yet, but yes. And it was a good time nga in Manila. Kasi parang for the first time we were on the path when people were doing their tours. Because before it was so rare. I mean, what we got excited when Air Supply came. You know what I mean? Like those were the bands that would show up. And then during this time, these were actual bands. I mean, hot, even up and coming bands, international. And I think the route was because their tour would go like from Australia. They'd stop at in Manila and then go on and stuff. Diba? Over.
I'm gonna reserve an experience until let's see what the next picture is first.
Sige. So after this, there's one more and then one local photo. Okay. So, I mean, Filipino. But wait a minute. Here's the next photo. Oh, he looks the same.
Of course, it's Gavin Rossdale.
Yeah.
It is Gavin Rossdale, right?
Goza.
Glycerin.
Was anybody? Because I did not meet him, but I remember. I think Myrene saying that he was so guapo. So, uh, you guys, were any of you there when he came to the station?
I think Zach was new with us at the time. I can't remember exactly, but Myrene said, because she got to interview him, Gavin Rossdale. Well, Bush was in the studio at NU, and he and Gwen Stefani had just started dating, and they were getting serious. And she asked, she kind of, I can't remember if she asked him a question about Gwen, but it was very clear that they were in love, and this was like what more than 10 years ago for sure. But yeah, and now they're
We know how
completely.
that turned out.
We know where they're at now.
Okay, let me show you him then because it's not fair because he kind of looks the same.
I know, right?
It's just,
But
I love-
I think he also kind of like he did what did Arnold Schwarzenegger, Ben Affleck. He had an affair with their nanny. Ah, I don't like him anymore. Over.
Yeah, I remember that day he went to the station. Grabe. I mean, lahat laglag panty. The admin, lahat. Everybody was, but I walked in, what's going on? And then everybody was just, the female hormones were just raging all over the place. And I looked at him, I'm like, "Psh, so special about Gavin Rossdale." But anyway, see Bush, the concert, I remember I was with, I think I was with Diego, Myrene, and Mario. We ended up not finishing it. The turnout was a bit low. I don't know what happened. But I don't know why the turnout was low. But that was like on the heels, I think, of the whole Rage Against the Machine concert. Yun grabe. That was one of the best concerts that NU supported. But I'll save that for another episode. We have another picture. Over.
Okay, and last is a picture that I took in person. So I hope you recognize everybody in this photo. Listen now. Ta-da!
I can answer that. Can I?
Who do you recognize? Go ahead.
All of them. That's Robin, Bowie, Wolf, and Melody Del Mundo. They have a band in LA called the Melodies. And it kind of, I mean, hybrid na rin. Naghalo-halo na ata yung banda nila. But, yeah. The reason why I'm updated with that, kasi I visited LA a few months ago, yung asawa ni Melody is one of my good friends. I met Melody college pa eh, kasi Melody used to go out with our guitarist in Imago, si Tim. He used to be dating at that time. And that's how I know Melody. So this is way back before NU, way back before Imago and all of that. And then Melody ended up with another classmate of mine, si Dexter. Who's also, we're all good friends till now, and I visited them, and we updated each other. And then yung kwento nila na that's their band now. Over.
So
You and I can talk at the same
I
time.
know,
Go,
right?
Joey!
Yeah. So ang pangalan nila Melodies.
Yes, and it's like it doesn't mean that it's Melody's band. It's Melodies.
Yeah.
And
I have to admit, inggit ako sa'yo kasi you get to hang out and see these people and just like, go to their jam sessions and stuff. And I'm
we
here far
produced. I
away.
did, like, I'm a line producer in the music video. I will link it siguro in the comments, or if you go back,
Max!
on the YouTube, we did a live premiere of the music video. They're trying to record songs.
Cool.
And yeah, as soon as we can, perform again live, I'm
Does she
sure they'll
have-
come up with gigs. Mhm.
Who I know Bowie's married and his kids is what about
Wolf is not married, and that's Robin Rivera, not married either.
Melody?
So this is funny though, because this was Christmas time, the Long Beach Parole Fest, and so we were so excited because it's their first live performance. It was on the street, so open air. May mga parol, ganyan. So they're so excited.
Aw.
And then I see Wolf, and I'm like, "Why are you standing around? What are you doing out here?" He goes, "There's no drum kit," because I guess they were supposed to provide the instruments or something, the drums or something, and they didn't have drums. And Wolf is like, there's no drums. I was like, what are you gonna do? I don't know, dance in the back. So they performed their rock song acoustically. So it's
Oh,
funny. So let
that's
me just like
funny.
go back and show you what they look like in case you've forgotten.
Okay, I
So
have a
now,
question. So Robin
oh,
Yavera is in, and that's my ex-husband.
yeah, that's your baby
No,
daddy.
not Robin Yavera. Wait, so Robin Yavera lives in the U.S. and
Yes,
he's oh
he's
wow, oh
trying, trying to make it, trying to make it. He's a,
what does he do?
guitarist,
Oh,
musician. They're all trying
interesting.
to make it.
Cool beans.
What's that? Who's your ex, Manuel Legarda? Making cheese me's.
Making chismes. No.
Over. Let's let Zach speak. What?
Oh, over. Okay, bye.
Sorry, I got derailed when you when you said ex-husband. I'm like, o nga pala. Anyway, so yeah, it's LA is. I mean, if I could just move out of California, I would. I mean, California is a great place. Um, I only get to go there because of the whole launching of bikes, because that's the mecca in the United States. Because all year round you can ride there. New York is great too, but when you're talking about Pinoys trying to make it in the band scene, a lot try out in California talaga. So yeah, over.
New York is where you go if you want to try and make it in theater.
Yeah.
So I've got friends that are a friend of mine is doing that. Well, a couple of people that I know are doing that. So this is the theater mecca.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that I know who are wanting to get into acting and and Hollywood, of course they move out to LA because there's more work there in TV.
Sure. You know
Maybe
what? That should
before
be
before
if you guys
COVID.
want, yeah, if you guys want an interview with them, because you know what, they have stories to tell because everybody like in the melodies, they all have day jobs and other things going. They want to make it in music, of course, but yan maraming kwento. Like
Ooh.
the one I haven't seen, like Glenn Jacinto from Teep, he's here too.
Oh, is he here in the
Um,
States? Wow.
yeah, they're in touch. These guys are in touch with them. But that's another thing. Like Buhay America people, it's
Interesting.
not easy. It's not
Yeah.
easy. Okay, wait. Let me just do so that we can remove
Do
Joey's
we have
memories.
do we have one more?
No, I just want to show like pictures of them
Do
now.
we have one more
Oh
or
wait,
oh that's
no, that's
the
just I
that
couldn't
was
find.
Sugar
Yeah,
Hiccup.
no, that's Sugar Hiccup.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sugar
why
Hiccup.
don't I
Yeah.
have a picture of Bowie? Anyway, so Yon, thanks for playing my game.
Yeah, thanks so
Um,
much for doing that. That was fun.
yeah, so good job for the audience because they got it before you guys
I know
did.
it. I am sweet naman. People actually joined us today. That
Yes.
was
Okay, I'm
very
gonna
kind.
let you
Thank you for
guys take
joining us.
over. Let you
Uh,
guys take over again,
well,
over
it's
and
actually
out.
past my bedtime. It's 5 minutes past my bedtime. So,
Oops.
oh, we're doing it. Send
No, I'm just gonna
wave.
say Sandwave. Again, please download so that we get money that we can donate back to charity. Ganon.
So
Let's wrap it up. I'll leave you two again to close. Zach, you pick. When are we gonna see each other again? With headphones. Sige na, bumili ka na. Rockstar ka naman. Ano ba yan? Sus.
Okay, I don't know. I'll leave it to Joey's schedule. She's of course priority. She's madly in love, and February is a very important month for her. This is gonna be, I believe, their first Valentine's together. So that's gonna be very special. So I'd say either before would be the probably the 10th, or right after the 20th. But definitely, I think what would be a good topic for us would be online dating tips from Joey, because she did that, and she's got some interesting stories that I think would be helpful for a lot of people who are doing that right now because of the pandemic. People are looking for partners, someone to talk to, because out there, again, sa Pilipinas kasi madali, parang kilala mo lahat, madaling makipag-reach out sa kabarkada and all that. But in other countries like in the US or sometimes people here are truly lonely. And a lot of Pinoys who move there feel that, and they're going reaching out, going to online stuff. Well, we got an expert here to tell you the do's and don'ts. So that's gonna happen next month. And I don't know if we're gonna get into political stuff. I'd rather not. But it is gonna be election time in the Philippines, March. So we'll probably give you updates as far as maybe hanggang dun lang. And then that's it. And then my job, as soon as I get back, I'm gonna try to get us some sponsors. Let's get some sponsors for Zach and Joey. You call here and there, and let's see what we can do. Over.
Ooh, I have an assignment for our audience peaking at 43, 45 people. Maraming salamat again for
Aw.
watching from around the world. We didn't do a roll call, but we'll do it next time, promise, because I know there are people watching, viewing from everywhere around the world. You know, some people from Indonesia were listening,
Wow.
UAE.
Yeah.
So, yon, it would be great. But here's my assignment for the audience, those people watching live and those who will watch this in replay. Send us your love questions and problems. We're not experts, but it's gonna be fun just to like give advice, you know. So yan, yung mga Jaja Saldana from Dubai. Hello.
Hello.
Yan,
Yeah,
send us your love questions,
and I can
guys,
give
or
you
stories.
stories on how not to get conned online. How not to get conned online.
How not to get catfished. is
How
what
not to
you're
get
saying.
catfished.
Okay, okay.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, just like horror stories. I have horror story.
Okay, so you can ask us for love advice or share your horror stories. So online dating is the topic, and you can send it through this Facebook page, Zach and Joey Facebook page, or any of our social channels. I'm at Marcy Taylor, at Thelma Bolin for Joey, and at Zach Lucero for the man, the mystery, the guy
Jumpio.
without headphones right now.
Jumpio. Wait. Okay, no, I'm just curious who is sino nga ba si Jumpio?
Boys Over Flowers, right? Am I right? Okay, it's a K drama.
For Korea. Of course, that started in Japan, and then Taiwan had a version, and then yeah. You're right, Korea, and then Korea. And I've been mistaken for that guy all the time. I mean, you see it naman, di ba? Over.
Sige na nga, go Jumpyo. Okay.
And on that note,
I'm gonna leave so you can do a nice goodbye, you two, with over and out. Maraming salamat for watching. Follow us, subscribe, and send us a note. Maybe we'll even start a newsletter just so you can update you or whatever. I will gather these people up. We can do it. Oh, watching from Japan. Hello, everybody. So thank you again. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Stay safe, wear a mask, wash your hands, try not to go out in crowds. Salamat, and I leave you with Joey and Junpyo to say goodbye.
oh, bye. I think I will say goodbye first because we can't have the microphones on at the same time because Zach doesn't have any headphones on. But thank you really for hanging out with us today. Gabi dito, and it's daytime in Manila, Sunday morning, I believe, Sunday at noon-ish. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday if you don't have anything to do today. Wash your hands always and wear a mask and social distance yourselves from people. All right, Junpyo, it was so good seeing you again. Kita tayo ulit next month. Over.
Thank you, Joey, and to everybody who tuned in today. Maraming salamat. And next month, I'm telling you, you better watch. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be about love, 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 love. We're gonna try to get some love gurus here to answer your questions. I'll try to do my research on that. I'm excited to go back to the Philippines. I'll be there next month, next week actually. I'm flying out Jan 20 here, Jan 21 there. Basta walang postpone na naman na on a flight. So again, if you are, I'm sorry to be gross, but this is about the pandemic. If you have time to wash your ass after you poo, then you have time to definitely wash your hands and be conscious, because you can spread this if we're not careful, right? So let's all be mindful. You guys all know this by now. Wash your hands, wear a mask, get vaccinated if you can, if you don't believe in it, and protect others by wearing a mask. That's it. Thank you so much, Joey. This is Zach. We'll see you guys next month. Bye. Over.
Over.
Thanks, everyone. See ya.